In 1902, a group of Cambridge and Oxford University graduates founded a football society that was later named as Madrid Football Club, and the rest is history. 14 Champions Leagues, 35 La Ligas, 20 Copa del Reys, 20 Supercopas, and 5 times world champions. 185 footballers have played for Real Madrid CF, and we have picked the best 11 in the history of Los Blancos. So many controversial picks, some wild card entries, and a lineup of legends. The formation we have picked will be 4-3-1-2. Ancelotti has been successful with this formation in the 2023-24 season, with Vinicius and Rodrigo in front, backed by Bellingham as a false 9. Will any of these three make it into our list? Let's find out. Who should be in the goal? Is it Navas? Is it Thibaut Courtois? Or is it Iker Casillas? Thibaut Courtois, the real wall of Real Madrid. After his sensational season where he shone as the Champions League Finals Player of the Match with a top performance against Liverpool, securing another Champions League title for his team, there is no doubt that he is by far the best keeper in the game. After his sensational season where he shone as the Champions League Finals Player of the Match with a top performance against Liverpool, securing another Champions League title for his team, there is no doubt he is by far the best keeper in the game. But his arrival at Real Madrid raised some eyebrows. After all, the team had just clinched 3 consecutive Champions League titles with Keylor Navas, and the goalkeeping position seemed rock solid. But Iker Casillas is a true legend of Real Madrid. This Spanish goalkeeper, a product of Los Blancos' youth system, made 725 appearances for the club between 1999 and 2015, the second most after Raul. He was more than just a keeper, he was a symbol of excellence. Casillas was the guardian of countless triumphs at the Santiago Bernabeu. He led the team to 5 La Liga titles, clinched 3 UEFA Champions League trophies, and hoisted the Copa del Rey twice, among a sea of other accolades. Our pick, Casillas without any doubt. Left back, Marcelo or Roberto Carlos? I can't do this. Can't we just keep both? No. Roberto Carlos, with his incredible 71 goals, was a marvel. In terms of raw talent, some argue he might even top Marcelo. But the real question is, who was better for Madrid? Marcelo spent 14 years at the club, surpassing Carlos's 11-year tenure. More than just longevity, Marcelo boasts a trophy cabinet that speaks volumes. His 5 Champions League titles, 4 Club World Cups, 3 European Super Cups, 6 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Reys, and 5 Spanish Super Cups make his resume glitter. In comparison, Roberto Carlos won 3 Champions Leagues, 4 La Ligas, a UEFA Super Cup, and 3 Spanish Super Cups. When it comes to who truly excelled for Real Madrid, the answer may lean towards Roberto Carlos, but in terms of success and dedication to the club, Marcelo shines even brighter. Our pick, Marcelo. The 2 centre-back positions are without any doubt. A goal-scoring defender, he has 102 league goals to his name with Real Madrid. Hierro was also known for his range of passing to complement his solid defensive abilities. He won La Liga 5 times to go with 3 Champions Leagues, coupled with Ramos, who moved to Real from Seville in 2005, and the rest is history. He scored the header in added time that gave Real their 10th European triumph, and he has come up trumps numerous times for Madrid over the course of his career. He has won everything there is to win at club and international level. Some might argue about Pepe with partner in crime Sergio Ramos. The Portuguese defender Pepe helped Real Madrid to 3 consecutive Champions League titles, 3 league titles, and 2 Copa del Rey. But our picks, Ramos and Hierro. And to complete the back 4, Michael Salgado, the decade-long servant and a true club great for Real Madrid. Salgado redefined the role of a right-back in modern football, almost like an additional attacker down the right flank. He was an indispensable part of the iconic Galacticos squad, contributing both defensively and offensively. As Steve McManaman famously put it, the first Spanish I ever learned was Michael saying, "Cover me." Salgado's influence and dedication to the team were truly exceptional. Shendo and Marquitos are there as well, but our pick, Salgado without a question. Moving on to midfield, we have so much depth in this part. Zinedine Zinedine Zidane is there without any doubt. It's criminal to keep him out of Real Madrid's best 11 of all time. After winning 2 Serie A titles at Juventus, the Frenchman signed for Real Madrid in 2001 as the club's second Galactico for a world record transfer of €77.5 million. Zidane's impact was immediate, scoring a hallmark volley with his left foot in a Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen. He won La Liga the following year, along with his Ballon d'Or. One of the greatest footballers of all time, he retired in 2006 with 155 appearances and 37 goals. As Real Madrid's coach for nearly 4 years, Zidane won 3 consecutive Champions Leagues and 2 La Liga, equaling 11 trophies in total. He averaged a trophy every 24 games. We had to pick one from this iconic trio of Modric, Casemiro, and Kroos. When it comes to choosing one, there's a standout name that steals the spotlight: Luka Modric. The Croatian sensation made a move to Real Madrid back in 2012 for a mere £30 million transfer fee. And what a move it was. Over the years, he's become synonymous with excellence and success, winning the prestigious Champions League a staggering 5 times. Luka Modric, at the age of 37, continues to be an undisputed starter for the Whites. His age hasn't dimmed his brilliance one bit. Luka Modric's trophy cabinet boasts some of football's most coveted awards. In 2018, he added the Ballon d'Or, FIFA's Best Player Award, and the UEFA Men's Player of the Year award to his collection. It's a testament to his skill and influence on the field. But it's not just about Luka Modric in the field. Toni Kroos, the top-class German midfielder, has been on a cruise control at Real Madrid, now in his 9th season with the club. With 376 appearances, 25 goals, and 86 assists, he's been instrumental in the team's success. With 4 Champions League titles under his belt, he's undoubtedly cemented his status as a club legend, and the Mr. Consistent, the Brazilian evolved into the best central defensive midfielder in the world at Real Madrid. He played a pivotal role in the club's last few Champions League titles. He collected 5 in all, and no doubt served as the team's backbone. They might be on the bench. And to complete the mid-trio, our third pick is Raul. Yeah, we know he mostly played as a forward, but he was more than just a prolific striker. He possessed a unique blend of creativity and hard work that set him apart on the football field. While he was celebrated for his goal-scoring prowess, he had another side to his game. Raul had the ability to not only find the back of the net, but also create chances and assist in goals. He wasn't just a finisher, he was a playmaker too. In fact, as his career progressed, he was occasionally deployed as an attacking midfielder, showcasing his versatility and adaptability. He holds the record for the most appearances made in the famous white shirt, and he is the second all-time goalscorer. Moving on to the attacking midfielder, sometimes the false 9, we have picked the legendary Alfredo Di Stefano. A name that resonates with legends of the game, is often hailed as the greatest football player of all time. His extraordinary skills and impact on the field garnered admiration from some of the sport's most iconic figures, including Pelé, Maradona, Bobby Charlton, and Eusebio. Di Stefano's legacy is firmly rooted in his pivotal role at Real Madrid during the 1950s. He was the driving force behind the club's historic achievement of winning 5 consecutive European Cups, a feat that remains unparalleled in the annals of football history. He is backing the front 2 in our formation. Real Madrid is packed with a number of legendary strikers and Ballon d'Or winners. When it comes to prolific goal scorers at Real Madrid, there are several names that stand out. One of them is Karim Benzema, a player who might have divided opinions among Real Madrid supporters, but whose contributions to the game are undeniable. Benzema played a crucial role in Real Madrid's remarkable achievement of winning 4 Champions League trophies in just 5 years. His goal-scoring record speaks for itself, with an impressive 354 goals in 648 appearances, making him the club's 5th highest goalscorer in history. Then there's Ronaldo, the bold one, the Brazilian World Cup winner who was nothing short of a phenomenon. Known as Il Fenomeno, he was arguably the greatest pure striker the football world has ever witnessed. His arrival at Real Madrid in 2002 was nothing short of spectacular, winning the Ballon d'Or in his debut season and securing the Pichichi as the highest goal scorer in a La Liga season in his 2nd year, with 25 goals in 32 games. But topping them all is Cristiano Ronaldo without a shadow of a doubt. Cristiano Ronaldo is undoubtedly the greatest player to have graced the hallowed turf of the Bernabeu. He arrived at the club in 2009 for a then record transfer fee and spent 9 incredible incredible years at Real Madrid. During his tenure, he shattered every goal-scoring record imaginable, including surpassing Raul's record in just his 6th season, finishing with a staggering 450 goals in a mere 438 games. He is partnered with the iconic Ferenc Puskas. The Hungarian forward arrived at the Madrid club at the age of 31, supposedly past his prime. What he did at the club was a testament to how great of a player he was, an incredibly talented footballer with a high football IQ and a knack for scoring goals. The Real Madrid striker was the only player who could match Di Stefano's goal-scoring ratio, even eclipsing the Argentine for the Pichichi, winning it 4 times. He went on to score a hat-trick in a 1962 European Cup final in a 5-3 loss against Benfica. However, his most memorable performances came 2 years earlier in the 1960 European Cup final against Eintracht Frankfurt, where he scored 4 goals in a 7-3 win. Alex Ferguson famously dubbed him one of the greatest players of all time, having seen the Blancos goalscorer from the stands on the day. And here it is, the most iconic 11 of Real Madrid's history. What are your picks? Do let us know in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future updates from us.